3, 2, 1, go.
It's time to chit chat with your favorite pop culture critic. Hello, 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 and welcome, you beautiful people. Like, happy Monday. It took a minute. I wanna straighten y'all out. Hold on, holiday. Y'all seen Safari went to the Pink Friday concert? I said, oh, it did. Conveniently, that's the one that Kenneth was at. It was like, oh, this venue must have had space. This venue must have had said, oh, okay, we far enough from a school so you could be here, child. I said the men's is in the building. Okay. Happy Monday. We are here at 8 p.m. when we're normally here at 1 p.m. Okay. But when TMZ calls you, answer. Hello? Hello, TMZ said, could you do it on Monday? I said, duh. I could do it on Monday. And then TMZ say, excuse me, would you like to give your opinion on an exclusive Kanye topic? Would you like to do that? We can't give you the details just yet, but we want to know if you would like it. And then, boop, cherry on top. I said, okay, are y'all going to give me the story? What's tea? Darling, I'm a journalist. Am I going to be able to be prepared? They said, okay, listen to the story in real time and then come up with it on the spot. TMZ, are you letting me improvise? TMZ, do you trust me? I said, oh my Jesus. So that is why we are here this evening as opposed to this afternoon. But you know, it ain't nothing on me if y'all want to move it to evenings. If 8 p.m. works a little bit better for you than 1 p.m., just drop it in the chat. Hello to the chit chatters who are here. There are some chit chatters over on TikTok, you know what I mean? But they need to make their way here to either YouTube, to Twitter, to Instagram. Come over here. And in that way you could see the graphics and all of that, and you could really be a part of the conversation, right? So since since we started off on TMZ, loving me so bad, that's where we're going to start. We're going to start with the Kanye and Bianca story. Before we get there, okay, I want to let you know. First of all, some of the stories you have sent. Boring. Okay. Listen, I'm trying to be into the tea. I'm trying to be into your mess. Okay. So, quite like the radio shows, tell me your secret. You can send your emails over there to elsaidthat@gmail.com. You can submit your secret. You can be anonymous. You could be whatever. Okay. We not going to just be in a celebrity tea acting like we ain't got no tea. Hello. So yeah, tell me a secret. Send that over to elsaidthat. If you are over on TikTok, you're missing it. Hi, let's talk to TikTok for a second. Hello, everybody. From where they are over here, they're talking to you. They said, come to YouTube, come to Twitter, come to Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And then if you have a secret, DK, could you put that in this chat, please, over here on TikTok? Elle said that. Okay. Tell me your secret. That's it. That's it. We're not talking to the people. We're not talking to the people. Mr. Fire Husband, can you put that email in the chat, please? Thank you. You're so kind. We're not talking to the people who didn't come over here to class. Hello. I hope you have your notebooks out because, baby, the tea of it all, we getting ready to get into it. Kanye and his wife, Bianca, are headed to Splitsville, allegedly. Okay. Now, some of y'all did not know that Kanye and Bianca were actually married, locked down, tied down, Charlie Brown on paper. Y'all did not know that. Okay. And they were. Not only were they tied down on paper, they were business partners, okay? They were doing the businesses, the dippings it and doings it together. Now, over on TMZ, Harvey said that he thinks that Kanye and Bianca don't have a prenup because Kanye West, he real anti-lawyers, anti the system, anti, right? So they probably don't have a prenup. So all of those businesses and whatnot, it's getting ready to get weird. So I don't know if that's also part of the reason now that Kanye is trying to move to Tokyo. Hello, Mr. Holmes, wherever I am, is ready to settle down in Tokyo. Nevertheless, one of the reasons that they might be headed to Splitsville is this what is it? $36 million L. Raise your hand. Oh my God. 36 million. 36 million. I love that fire husband. If he made me lose 36 million, he would be losing a wife. What are you talking to me about? What are you talking to me about? So Kanye and Bianca acquired this beautiful Malibu beach home. Okay, I don't have a picture of the before. If you would like to see that, that video is up. It's up on Twitter. It's up on Instagram. It's up. I don't know if it's up on YouTube, but I know it's up on Instagram and it's up on TikTok. Okay, so you can see the before pictures there, right? Nevertheless, they purchased this house. Let me let me get my notes. They purchased this house for 57.3 million. This property right here, $57.3 million is what they purchased it for. They put in $18 million worth of work, making it look, I swear I wish I could zoom in, okay? This article is from the New Yorker. You could go look at it if you want to. They tear it down. Charlie Brown, okay? They pulling up floors. You see the house ain't got no windows. Where are the windows? It's the beach house. Even if it wasn't the beach house, that's taking indoor, outdoor living a little bit too far, don't we think? Okay. Turns around, they sold it for $21 million, leaving them at a $36 million L. They go into legal troubles. They have issues with the project manager, so now that takes things into account. Hello. And it could be, we're just talking in theories here, it could be that Kanye feels a type of way. Bianca, you the architect. We tore all of this down because, again, you're the architect. Now we sitting here with a $36 million L. Are you cool? Are you kidding me? Like, what? Oh my goodness. Okay, first of all, let me tell you something. Look me in my eyes. I'm not playing with y'all. If you live somewhere where inclement weather is afoot, hurricane, tornado, rain, snow, sleet, hail, Jesus told Stephen Carell to build an ark. If them people where you live tell you to get out, get out. Get out. It is 2024. Okay. I don't know if the guy from 2023 is still the guy from 2024. In 2024, somebody's getting their lick back. Okay. I don't know who has been pissed off in heaven, but they mad. Okay. This ain't hurricanes like it was in 2004 and 1994. We just saw what Hurricane Helene could do, right? So over there, y'all people in Florida, y'all, it's hard explaining to my family on the northern East Coast that we live in Florida and we not going evacuate. Put a sock in it. Put a sock in it. Put a travel bag in it. And I also know that's speaking from a place of privilege because the average person cannot get up and leave. But if you can, don't stay and be stubborn. Okay, don't stay and be stubborn, especially because y'all's governor is a jackass. Purely, there is no other way to put it. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has refused to take a call with Vice President Kamala Harris about Hurricane Milton, a source close to the governor told ABC. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. This comment, that's not how that works. Like, what? Get out. Anyway, Let's block and ban the user. Excuse me. Thank you. You are here to govern the people. That's what you're here for, right? You were supposed to be governing the people. There comes a point in time where politics, whose side you on, who you want to be president, who you doing quid pro quo with, who you shaking hands with, who scratching your back when you looking they knee. All of that is supposed to go out the window at a certain point. At a certain point, it's really supposed to be about the people that you are a leader over. Okay. Kamala Harris calls you Madam Vice motherfucking President. Kamala Harris calls you as it pertains to disaster relief measures. You answer. Like I don't that don't have nothing to do with politics. I thought that was kind of like a duh type situation. Now, hide your mama, hide your daddy, hide your wife. I want to share with y'all a conspiracy theory, right? Okay. This is conspiracy slash if if Scandal was still on, this could be an episode of Scandal. Okay. Janae says, child, I'm in Tampa, people are leaving. But depending on where you are, some people are staying. I-4 has been packed all day. So we are leaving tomorrow. First of all, let me tell you something about that I-4. It stays packed. It stays packed. But I know it is unusually packed. Yeah, obviously it depends, but I'm saying if the people where you are, wherever you are, tell you to go and you have the ability to go, you don't prove nothing. You're not getting a medal if you stay and you survive at the end of it. There's no award that's being passed out for that. If you have the ability to go somewhere, please exercise that ability. Okay, so this is my theory slash what if Scandal was still on, right? Okay, boom. So ABC reports that Ron DeSantis is not taking Vice President Kamala Harris's phone call. Okay. ABC reports that Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has refused to take a call with Madam Vice President Kamala Harris about Hurricane Milton. Right. Later on in that article, they also say that Ron DeSantis has yet to speak to Joe Biden. Joe Biden's office has not called him either. That made me think. Remember last week when Joe Biden did that press conference and the time periods overlapped with Kamala Harris's speech to the firefighters, right? And they were all talking about how unusual it was that Joe Biden was doing this press conference and this isn't what normally happens, blase, blase, blase. And then today, Corinne Jean-Pierre gets a promotion that is the press secretary. She gets a promotion. My little wheels start to turn in and I start thinking about, do you remember in 1989 when President Ford spoke to the middle schoolers and he talks about how the US is going to go about electing their first female president. He says, I can't tell you when it'll happen, but I can tell you how it'll happen. And what will happen is a male president will run with a female running mate. They will get the ticket. Something will happen to that president. By law, the vice president, who is female, will become president. And that is how you are going to open the door to allowing females, women in that level of leadership, specifically as it pertains to politics. And then I started thinking some more. We are in the October of it all. We are 29 days away from the election. Okay, we are coming up on voter registration dates in 10 states as early as like this week. Okay, we are right there. And we have yet to see what historically happens in October, which is that explosive something that happens in October. Normally, inside of presidential political campaigns, you have in October this moment, and that moment shifts the election one way or another. Think Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton and the emails. Think Melania coming out 1 week before the election to say something in support of Donald Trump, right? Like we are right there. What if this was an episode of Scandal, what if the big October moment is that we are shifting over from Biden to Harris, and she takes the presidency before the actual election happens, allowing people to see her in this position, how she would handle herself, and you get to see her in her moment. And that press conference that we got from Joe Biden last week, that was his final lap. That was his last hurrah. Look, okay, share the live, save the live, because God forbid, knock on wood, it happens. God forbid, knock on wood, it happens. Told you here first. I swear to God, that's how I would write it. If I could write it, if I was in charge of the scripting of it all, you could bet your bottom dollar that is how I would write it. Speaking of the scripting of it all, Janice Combs. Janice Combs. This one. Janice Combs. What makes you think that we was going to read that long essay that you wrote us about your son and his alleged innocence? What made you think that we wanted to hear anything you had to say as it pertains to the monster you helped create? And truly, all of those words, again, if you would like to see, I posted a screenshot of her long ass apology. I swear to God, I'm not reading all of that, but it was a Harry Potter book, okay? She wrote y'all. I don't even know how many books Harry Potter got, but however many, wherever they end, if they ended on 6, she wrote y'all the 7th. She teamed up with JK to write that. I swear she did. I swear she did. To say something other than, I'm deeply sorry, I'm deeply hurt, I'm deeply saddened by what I see. Obviously, I will be in court standing beside my son, but I'm disgusted along with you. To say anything other than that is weird. But then to follow it up and speak on the specific Cassie situation, to me, it feels like they still bullying that girl. Diddy can't say her name. Diddy can't speak on it, but his mama can. That's weird. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Let's say it like Karen Clark Shield. Leave her alone, alone. Like what? All this money, you got money to pay $18 million towards paying off your house so that you could use that house as leverage for bail money. And you that bored? You that bored? Even if Cassie was extorting Diddy, did she not? Y'all saw the video. Like, I'm good to leave here with something. Are you dumb? The least I could do was clear your bank account. I could wipe it like you tried to wipe the floor with me. Hello? Somebody do that to me, you damn straight. I mean, you can't even call it extortion because she's well within her rights. You can't do that. You can't do that. You did that. Actions have consequences. Hopefully, I don't know, child. Diddy won't be around to raise that little one love, but hopefully, love mama. Love. Actions have consequences. That's how we made you. Like, Janae said, "Girl, she clutching them first hard." Because do you have this much to say? Can you not empathize because he go down, you go down? Is that what it is, Bookie Bag? Huh, Janice? I'm skeptical of any black woman that wear blue contacts. That's how I be looking at y'all. You could do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I would love to say no judgment, but I am judging you. Y'all know, y'all know that TikTok, that is for boys. That's how I feel like that's not for you. And if you was supposed to be the black girl with the blue eyes, whomever you believe in would have sent you here this way. The nerve of you. You got blue eyes and you go to your doctor and or local beauty supply store and you say, let me hit the blue ones. The self-hatred. You have to be stopped. Oh, you know who else has to be stopped? Tyler from Love is Blind. So you're up. You are up. Now, I want to say here right now publicly, we don't know. This man could have very well told that girl, Ashley, that he has 3 kids. And production could have chose not to show it. I don't know what that would benefit production and or editing. I don't understand, but it could have happened, right? We have to look at it from all sides. That could have happened. We don't know what's going to happen when they get back to DC. So all we can talk about are things that we know. Right now, what we know is Tyler and Ashley, they go together. They go together real bad. This man is praying over her. He is writing prayers. They are laying hands. They is leading prayers, okay? It's up and it's stuck, them two. Until today, when this Instagram page, as well as Love Etta Thomas over on TikTok, she posts this video. It's just I'm talking about it's just juicy receipts. It's just pictures. That's all it is. She's not talking, and the music playing in the background is Law and Order. Dun, 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 dun. That's enough. Cut it off. 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 That's what's playing in the background, right? Okay. So I know you like, oh, what's all them pictures mean? Again, to our knowledge, Tyler has not told Ashley that he does or does not have kids, okay? But according to Miss Etta Thomas, Tyler and Tyler's mama scrubbed their social media of all signs of children, okay? He allegedly has a set of twin girls and a boy. You've seen the boy with the scratched out face. Etta shows the picture of her grandkids, but if you want to see Etta grandbaby, you're gonna have to go to Etta page. I'm not finna show you nobody else's kid. Okay. So Etta posts these pictures to say, my man's is involved. We laying on the carpet during bad time. The baby got the do-rag on. This is an involved daddy. Apparently, over on Facebook, the grandmother, Tyler's mom, had pictures, had posts with her grandkids, grandma's baby, not just a picture of, I'm talking about a picture with, okay? They were involved in this baby's life. And according to Miss Etta Thomas, Tyler scrubbed his Instagram, scrubbed his social media, and dropped contact with his children's mamas because he wanted to be on this show here at Love is Blind. New episodes drop on the 9th. So we will see. Tim and Alexandria. Some of y'all asked me over on Instagram if I could take a poll as to whether or not I thought Alexandria hit Tim. I was confused. If somebody could catch me up on that, that'd be great. I don't know anything about the physicality of it all. But it gives very much that Alexandra doesn't like Tim. I do stand beside the fact that I think that Tim needs a therapist. I think that Tim giving Alexandria one of his sister's bracelets was a little early, was a little weird. Lost in the pods. I think that the fact that one of the first things that Tim said to Alexandria when he saw her nose ring was, "Oh, my sister had a nose ring too," is a little weird. Are you looking to replace your sister, or are you looking for a wife? Am I going to be, again, am I going to be a replacement for your sister, or am I going to be a woman married to a man who lost his sisters and never healed from it? Because I don't the second one, the latter, I'm not with that. I'm not down. I don't want to. No, thank you. Now, no, let's go here. Leo and Brittany, they're not on the Mexico trip. And again, unless I missed something, we don't have any conversation as to why they're not here on the trip. So I thought that was a little interesting. Again, seeing as last season when it was ooh, can I do it? What was her name? The black girl and Benaniah, them last season, when the black girl got with the wrong guy and she broke up with him. She put the engagement ring on the wrong finger, and then she broke up with him, and then she got back with her man. Like, they gave us the story. We didn't get the story here with the two of them yet. So that's a little bit weird. Marissa and Ramses, or as the girls were calling them, Rams. I literally just finished episodes 5 and 6, which were the last 2 episodes out of this drop, maybe about 40 minutes before we got on here. And they're cute. They're cute. They give very much what you see is what you get. I don't see how you could be surprised by them. Same thing with Taylor and Garrett. I see their biggest issue being more so how they are going to navigate, as he said on the beach, being two aggressive professional people, how they're going to integrate a spouse now into their life. Now, baby, these people right here, Monica and Steven, Monica, oh Monica, stuck in the what? Cut it off, cut it off, cut it off, cut it off, cut it off. Monica, if you was scared to date a white man, bruh, why did you say yes to the white man who was like a snap of a finger black? That is weird to me. When asked what Monica loves about Steven, she loves the fact that he is not Ivy League educated. She loves the fact that he's a blue collar guy. I didn't know that was something to like a trait, a characteristic to be loved about. She loves that he's a blue collar guy. And she loves that when he found out that he was that much black, he went and got a bunch of books on it. And what the fuck? I just don't understand. And I don't want to say that he likes her for her money, but it does give kind of fetishizing her. It gives a little bit like, "Woohoo, this is my go at it with a black girl." And not like race is just very much a part of their relationship. And I just feel like if you choose to date outside of your race, whatever that race is, I feel like it should just be we're two people who happen to be different races who happen to fall in love. past figuring out how things work, like culturally and like the logistics of it all. I think that should just be when we start having these constant conversations, it gives either nervous skated or it gives fetish. And Monica gives the nervous skated, and that's nervous and excited. She gives the nervous skated, and Steven gives the fetish. I don't weird, right? Like y'all knew he was gonna say it. I know weird is like a term that has been coined very much by politicians in this specific election. But weird, right? Like this is weird. Nikki D would flirt with a tree if you told him that tree was a female. Okay. And Hannah, what? The first couple of episodes, I said that Hannah was emotionally intelligent. And now I want to say that I think that Hannah is emotionally clear. Her vision, she has 20/20 emotional vision, but then she see it, but it don't translate to the actions, right? Like it just doesn't seem like somebody who has such a good read on Nick, such a good read on even other people, right? Even herself could also be as like toxic and cringe and ick as she is. Speaking of ick, again, back to Alexandria and Tim. As somebody who has lived in South Georgia, as somebody who has dated in South Georgia, I understand what it's like to be a not country woman dating a country man with country taste. I hope you hearing how I'm saying not country taste. Like I'm talking about a man with good old country taste, child. That yellow. You like to wear colors like this. That good old country taste. Okay. I'll tell y'all a secret. Speaking of telling me a secret, if you have a secret, a juicy story, something you've been holding on to, you want to let go, you can send it to ellesaidthat@gmail.com. I'll tell you a secret. Okay. So one time back in the day, I have a little boyfriend. I'm in high school. Christmas is upon us. I gotta get him a Christmas gift. I don't know what to get no man for Christmas at this point. Boy, like again, I was in high school. But again, I had not purchased any gifts for anybody other than my father, right? So I don't know. But I bought my mom bought my daddy underwear. She said he hard to shop for. Only thing he don't return is underwear, t-shirts, and socks. So that's what he gets every year for every holiday, right? Obviously, I'm in high school. I cannot give my high school boyfriend underwear, t-shirts, or socks. Like inappropriate much? Okay, great. So we go to Macy's and we walking around. I'm old. So like polos and jabots and white tees. This is that era. So I very much at this time liked my boyfriend, but did not like his style, right? So my strategy in buying this man this shirt was to pick out everything that I didn't like. And then once I had a collection of polos that I did not like, my strategy was like, let's find the countryest one. And it ended up being like this color yellow and like a hunter green striped polo with a white collar. Okay. It sounds ugly because it is ugly, but I thought it was country enough for him. This is one definition of country. Everything matches in the worst way. Dressing off of a mannequin, country. Okay, anyway. So I'm like, okay, cool. He gets the shirt. He does not like it. So he returns it. We go to the mall. We get a gift card. He buys something else. And so finally he was like, I just got to ask you, like, Like, do you like the like? Why would you buy me this? And I was like, oh, I don't know. I've seen these colors on you before. Da, 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 da. I just didn't have the heart to tell him, like, you don't have no style because this man thought he was Mr. Put It On. You hear me? Big dress of lemon pepper stepper. That's who he thought he was. I didn't have the heart to tell him, like, your country and I hate your style. So I just was like, I don't know. I was trying to like match the colors because you got like these color tones in your skin. Just making up stuff, chat. Just making it up. Mm. 'Tis your news for the week, isn't it? Not much happened. It was a slow news week last week, and not much really happened over the weekend. Like, y'all have to go vote. Y'all have to go vote. I don't know how else to say, what else to say. You have to go vote. You got to be in it to win it. Oh, I knew we had something else. Please vote, okay? But speaking of voting, speaking of DC, Potomac, shout out to the Brooke Ashley. RHOP was down bad for several seasons and was, okay? Well, it says years, but for several years. But it looks like season 9 is about to redeem the years, okay? Redeem them, claim them back. Me personally, I won't be watching. I'm gonna let y'all at least get to episode 5. I'm gonna let y'all get to at least episode 5, and then we'll see. That's what I did with Orange County. I jumped in behind y'all at Orange County because, again, to the Brooke Ashley's point, Real Housewives of Potomac been so dark and so dirty and so ugh for so long. And just knowing that Ashley is still sitting up there, knowing that Giselle is still sitting up there, knowing that Mia is still sitting up there, knowing that Mia is currently, because y'all internets can't help but not tell me, knowing that Mia is currently using her son this year for a storyline, just like she used him last year for a storyline. I don't find myself excited. I don't. And also, like Karen, she's only a drunk during the seasons. Karen been on these shows for what is it, season 9? 9 seasons. 9 seasons. First DUI that we really know about, for real, for real. And not that we should take that lightly. That was bad. That was wrong. But if it was so wrong, how come you gave us a whole reenactment? How come the first 6 minutes of the show belong to reliving something so wrong? I'm not seeing the slap on the wrist that it's supposed to. At this point, I'm seeing a reward for getting a DUI. I'm seeing rewards for like embarrassing yourself now to the nth degree. If you get out there and you get a DUI, then we'll give you X, Y, and Z. You'll have first seat at the reunion. It's going too far. We'll give you more airtime. What? What? This lady been able to call an Uber and do all of that all this time. I feel about Karen and her alleged drunken ways the same way I feel about Toya Bush Harris. How come Toya is only broke during filming season? They lived in a $10,000 a month mansion. Never, not once did we hear of any eviction notice, any unpaid notices, whilst keeping them kids in Catholic school or private school, excuse me. Do they move a lot? A little too much for me. But I ain't never seen no proof of broke. And the only time we have broke conversations is when we film. The same thing with Karen. This would be the first proof of an alcoholic. And if Karen is an alcoholic and she is able to act the way that she act on camera, I say, hey, she seemed to be one of the best, one of the least toxic alcoholics I ever did see. I'm shocked. I'm shooketh. Sometimes y'all just be yapping. That's y'all yapping out the side of y'all necks. Just bumping your gums for no reason. DDG did one interview, and then I want y'all to stop interviewing him, okay? He said that him and Chloe will forever be family. It's not a regular breakup. They got a kid. They found love enough to have a kid. It's over. He will still Swiss cheese your granny over her. It's all love. It's all good in the hood. And I think that was a great sentiment to ride off into the sunset with. Don't talk about her no more. Don't say nothing else about her. Cardi B got a cat. She named it WAP. It's a little gray cat. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's over on TikTok. Not TikTok. It's over on Twitter. Excuse me. I am going to get up out of here. We'll reconvene at 1 p.m. tomorrow, unless y'all liked 8 p.m. better. If you did, get in my Instagram inbox, okay? And if you got a secret, something you need to get off your chest, some tea you want to spill, you can go ahead and send that again to elsaidthat@gmail.com. Y'all could have been anywhere on the internet, but you was here kicking it, chit-chatting with us. And for that, I'm greatly appreciative. I thank you so much. The internet is big. It costs $3.99 to be a good person. So when you're out in the world, do that shit. Bye.